everybody and welcome back to Stacia Expert Mode, and in this episode we free our world from lag by getting rid of our colossal chest and upgrading to a refined storage system. Oh, this thing is such a huge improvement, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we are starting refined storage, finally. So, we need to make everything from our controller, to a disk drive, to our crafting monitor. So, let's head up to Botania because let's make ourselves the controller right now. So, I should have everything inside my backpack here. There we are. So, we need to add everything here onto this guy. So, one by one. There we go, that's the controller. And all I need to do now is grab myself a wand and be able to grab this and redirect some of these guys into this thing just to give it some mana. Now, I don't know, do I need any like catalysts like you usually need stone? I need a living rock, okay. So one living rock, put this on top, right click. Maybe I should turn off my magnet. There we go, ME controller. No, not the ME controller, just a refined storage controller. Now, I'm going to be setting this up in my house right here. So let's break this here and put it there. So now if I grab myself a point, any regular point should do. Do I have any? No, I'm all out of flux points. Okay, quantum entangleport. I'm going to have to make another one of those quickly. Alright, now I've got my flux cores. So let's use these to make ourselves a point. Plug, point. There we go. Then we can use this to power our controller back at home. So let's come in behind the wall here and just put this there. Oh god. Okay, I can't wait for this lag to be gone now today. So, point there. Turn you on to mains power. There we go. Nope. Wow, everything is so laggy. Alright, so now we need to make ourselves a disk drive. Now, we made the advanced turtle now last episode, so now we need to make ourselves 2 diamond chests, which is going to require some diamond plates, gold chests, and enderium glass. Okay, let's actually work on making ourselves a machine casing first, too. Am I going to need one for these? I'm going to need at least 5 of these machine casings now, so you know what? I'm just going to go ahead quickly and make these 5, so I'll be right back. Alright, so now I have made myself my 5, the 5th one just crafted there now, and I've also went ahead and made myself the 2 diamond chests and the 4 charged night sky iron blocks that I'm going to need to make myself my drive cage or whatever it is. So let's go ahead and make this now. So we should be able to make ourselves a disk drive, and now we can make ourselves a crafting monitor. So I need to make myself crafting monitor. No, not the crafting monitor. Wait, is it a crafting monitor? The crafting grid, not a monitor. There we go. I knew something wasn't right when I saw the patterns. Okay, so you need construction cores, which are just basic processors and some glowstone. And then the other one is going to be quartz. Do I have any quartz? It's in block form right now. So let's take this apart. There we go. And then 2 destruction cores. There we go. So now crafting grid. I should have everything for this now. So make ourselves a grid. And now the crafting grid is going to require... Do I have a crafting table? I do. There we go. That should be... Hello. Yeah, look. Jeez, that is so bad. Alright, so we head downstairs now. And we can break this guy. Actually, I'm going to move him just to the side for a minute. But I'm going to put the disk drive on top and put the crafting grid right here. And now we can come in back here. And I'm just going to put the storage router there and the crafting grid there, just so I can still access everything. Yep. And now we need to make ourselves all our drives. So the drives I want to use is at least 64K. So let's go to refined storage. Now I've made myself quite a bit of the basic processors and improved processors. So I'm going to see how many of these things I can make. Now hopefully I have enough quartz then made as well. So let's see how much of this stuff I can make. Okay, we're out of silicone now. So I've made myself what looks like 7 stacks, which is actually quite a lot to be honest. So now we need to upgrade it to this one, which is going to require the basic processors now. So let's make a few of these now. I'm going to see if I can try and get to like the 128k one, which is the add-on, the storage add-on for refined storage. So now we can make ourselves 16Ks. And now we upgrade to 64K. Come on, please tell me we can make a good amount of them. Oh, okay, it looks like we might be able to. Oh, we're one short before being able to upgrade it past this point. So I should be able to make myself one of these ones. Part of me wants to see if I can make another 256k one and upgrades. Actually, but that's only going to make one more of these. I need a total of 3 of these. You know what? We're just going to make this into our storage part right now. So let's make this ourselves into a drive. There we go. And once I make another one, I'll make another one of these drives. But now I can plop this in here. And now we have a ton of storage. You can see we can hold up to 1 million items. Meaning, if I wanted to, I can start pumping everything out into this thing now. You know what? This thing nearly has 1 million potatoes in it. I think I might just leave it the way it is. But yeah, for now, I'm going to start emptying everything out of this thing into this system now. I don't know how long that's going to take. Can I actually... Hang on, let me try this. Let me just make myself an import. Oh yeah, it doesn't work and I have to use this guy. So if I make myself an importer... Yeah. Oh, I never made any of the cable yet. Oh, this cable has to be made like this. Charged night sky iron. Aw. What's that? Molten iron. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to go make this now. Right, let me go make some of this cable. Actually, you know what? Just before I make the cable, let's make ourselves the wireless transmitters. What are we missing? Ender pearls, I think. So if we just grab out ourselves 16 ender pearls and come in here and make the 4 of these. There we go. I want to make the creative one, which requires an elytra. So I already went to the end and got myself another elytra. But there we go. Creative wireless transmitter. This way, if I put this right here, this thing will have infinite range and it will go cross-dimensional. So I can access this storage from anywhere, which is a really good thing to have. Now, let me look at the cable recipe again and see if I can make this. All right, there we go. I got myself 12 cable now, so I'll probably make more a bit later on. But for now, we can now upgrade this into a importer. And yes, there we go. So now if we teleport back into the home, come over here and find the access port on this thing. Let me get back here. There we go. So let's see. This guy looks like it's just exporting into the system. And this is the main link cable. So if we break the link cable and set it up to import, all I have to do now is just come over here, somehow connect onto this thing. Let me break all this now. So if I connect from right there, and is it starting importing? Okay, yeah, it is. Now, I don't know if I can use my time in a bottle to speed up the extracting process. I might as well try it. Let's see, can I speed this thing up? No. Okay, so that just means I need to now make myself some speed upgrades. So how difficult are the speed upgrades from refined storage? Let me set this thing up to JI synchronized 2-way. So speed. And if we have a look at speed upgrades, we're going to need... Where are they? These guys right here. So basic ones, just quartz glass and improved processors. Okay, that ain't too bad. So if we come back in here and grab ourselves our link cable quickly. Grab the 2 of these guys. And then just break this. Okay, now connect the link cable right there. No, I don't want to connect it to that or this. I'll reset up all these guys now in a minute, but will this link cable connect to there? It does. Okay, good. So storage router and then the storage interface. There we go. Now, if we have a look at, let's say, speed upgrades. Let's see if we can make a few of these now. So I need 4 and then plus another 3. So I need a total of 7. Now, upgrade these guys into speed upgrades, all of them. Apparently I have no sugar. Is all my sugar being stored in here? I think it is. Yeah, it is. All right. So, sugar. Do this. And upgrade all them. There we go. 7. Now, upgrade one of these into a stack. And now add these upgrades into this guy. There we are. So, this should export out way quicker now. Yeah, look how fast it's going now. It's pulling out stacks at a time. Is there any other faster importers? Do we have the import mod in here? Integrated tunnels. There is the advanced one. We could upgrade to the advanced, which should allow it to export out a bit quicker. But it looks like we don't have any other exporters or importers there. So, you know what? I should have everything. Let's try and upgrade this importer. There we go. So, advanced importer now. Let's see how fast this imports everything. Add it back in our speed upgrades. Try it now. The quicker. Oh god, yeah, look how fast that's going now. So let's have a look at our disk. You can see how much stuff we are now storing. We've stored 10,000 items out of 1,000,000. So while that's all crafting up that, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make myself more quartz and then see if I can turn that to more silicone. And we'll see if we can make another one of these 256k storage parts and make ourselves another 11024k storage parts. And once we've done all this, I'm going to start making ourselves some wireless access ports to be able to put into each building over there and start hooking all the items up into the system. So that way everything that's crafted gets exported and anything we request then will be auto-crafted. So we'll do a little bit of auto-crafting now today as well. And then maybe next episode, we might start up proper Mekanism auto-crafting for all of the alloys. So I'd love to get these guys set up now soon, because once we get auto-crafting going, everything is going to be just so much easier to craft. And even in this guy right here, I might even set up more of these guys just in a row here, and then just get different chests with imports on it, and just have each one of these little metal presses set up so it'll always craft one. But I could always just set up a multi-servo press to do that if I wanted to, but it'd be kind of cool to have these guys working then too. I might even auto-craft all these guys. I know it'd be a little bit of work, but it isn't impossible. But we'll just see. I'm going to see if I can make myself the other 1024k part now, so I'll be right back. Okay, I managed to make myself the second disc now, so everything that's inside this colossal chest has been extracted. So if I push this button and nothing's at the tip top, and I break this, yep, it is all gone. Everything from this colossal chest has been emptied into the system. Oh my god, that feels so good to have everything now in here. And the TPS, perfect. Like if I do /forge TPS, I think, you can see our mean TPS right here is back to 20. This thing was hovering around like 8 to 12 for the entire time we had this colossal chest. Oh, it feels so good. Right, let me just get some marble, just fix the walls. So some marble and some planks. So much better just to take everything out of this system. But let's just fill back in the floor here. There we go. Now our walls are back to normal. I'm going to disconnect this now because this cable is useless. I'm going to move the dank back here and export it out into the system now as well. Hopefully I can store everything that's inside this dank. So I'm going to put the dank... let me break this guy in because I made myself an extra few importers. But I'm going to put the dank right here. I'm going to put the importer right there. Add the speed and stack upgrades. And I put the dank in here and get it extracting everything out into the system. If I really wanted to, I could make it a little bit quicker by pressing Control Q when hovering over these things. And it does throw everything out. But I think that might cause a bit of lag once I start going to the potatoes. So if I wanted to, I could just dump everything out like this and it'd be perfectly fine. Okay, as I'm looking at it here, I have a feeling that this thing is actually going to fill the system up completely because I've just filled everything that I threw out on the floor there, and our thing is already 1.4 million, and it's nearly at the point where it's going to hit 1.5 million. So the fact that I can only fit like another 500,000 in there, and I've got like 768,000 potatoes or carrots and like 800,000 potatoes, I'm gonna have to make more of these things. So I'm gonna disconnect this for right now because I do not have the inventory space to hold this right now. So let's hook this back on. You know what, I might actually use the dank for some things, we'll see, but I'm just gonna leave it back here, and once I get myself exporters and stuff connected up to it, then I might look into doing it more, like using it more. But anyway, one thing I want to actually craft quickly is this wireless crafting grid. Now, I think I've made myself the... this is the wireless crafting monitor. This is the wrong one. The one I should be crafting is this guy here, the wireless crafting grid. So I need myself a grid, Apparently I never made the machine frame. I thought I made one. Apparently not. Right. Come out here now, and you know what? I want to actually speed this thing up. So one quick way of crafting is to... Apparently this thing can actually use power, but I don't know how to use that just yet. So if we go to that create, I want to make myself the flywheel. Now the flywheel requires brass. Now do I have brass? I'm going to have to keep going back in here until I make myself this casing. But I should have some brass in here somewhere. Okay, so I've got brass. Let's go back to that create and have a look at what we need. So we need ourselves the flywheel and the furnace engine. So the flywheel is that, so I need brass casing. I have some brass casing. Then I need myself the furnace engine, which requires brass plates, a piston, and that. Okay, so I need myself a piston. There's a piston. Then we also need ourselves the brass casing and then the brass plates. Do I actually have any brass plates now? Is the other thing. I do. Okay, so we should have everything now to make our flywheel and furnace engine. So if we come out here, let's make ourselves the engine first. So put this around like this. Put the brass casing in the center, and then put the piston right here. Actually, I think I put these here, and then hit the button, and this should craft it. So there's our furnace engine. I'm going to have to break one of these for right now and put it this way. Nope. Put it facing this way. Yep, there we go. Because I have to put myself a brass casing right there, and then I have to get myself the brass and then surround it like this. And I don't think there's anything meant to be in the center. Nope. So if I push this button now, this should go across and craft everything. But what I can do is start preparing this. So if I grab myself a furnace. Oops. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have my thing anymore. Let's head back in here quickly and grab myself a furnace. So any old furnace should do. Grab myself some like cobblestone or something. Let's see. Cobblestone and some coal. Or I can just use some blaze mesh. Doesn't really matter. I'll just grab a stack of coal. Come back out here. So now we've got our flywheel. So now we can break this system here. We don't need this anymore. So if I get rid of this water and then dig up all this dirt, rid of those wheels and deal with this zombie now because, oh, just no more lag is amazing. I'm probably going to keep saying that for a while until I forget. But anyway, so now what we want to do is grab our furnace engine and put a furnace down. So the furnace engine, which way does this connect? Okay, so I need to turn it this way. So the furnace is going to go here. Furnace engine on top. And then the flywheel is going to face this way. So it connects, right? Then I grab myself the shafts. The shafts come out one. And then I need myself another gear. You know what? I could probably move this over one more this way. So you go there. You go there. And then the flywheel go here. Break this. And then just shove the shaft right there. And then a cog right there. Now what I can do is open the furnace, get it smelting up some coal or gravel. Now this goes way quicker now. So let's break this and put it back. I want to face it up the way. So let me grab my wrench. So point this guy up the way. There we go. And now all I have to do is grab my quartz, put it in the corners. And then get my invar, put it in these corners. And then grab myself 2 quartz gears and then the electric casing. Now push this button. This should go a little bit quicker. Not too much faster, but it should definitely be a lot faster than the 4 water wheels. Now, later on, a windmill probably would end up being the fastest thing, unless I can figure out how to use the power one. So if we go to that create quickly, it's an add-on here. So an accumulator, accumulates electric charge, provides FE to wires, but the induction heater, no, it's the electric motor. Now, I don't know how this works. I don't know what cable it takes or what power it takes. If we press ponder, it just says the electric motors are a compact configurable source of rotational power. I think it looks like scrolling through the back panel changes the RPM of the motor. That's fine. The electric motor requires a source of energy FE. But there we go. There we have our machine casing now. So if we teleport back inside, over here and craft ourselves this grid now. So craft ourselves the grid. So crafting grid, if I can get the right one now. That's not the right one. I forgot to change it to the grid. So unbookmark that. That's the wrong one. So this guy, we need ourselves the grid now. So all I need is the destruction core. There we go. So grid. Hopefully I can craft this right. So grid. There we go. Now upgrade this into a wireless crafting grid. Where's wireless crafting? Wireless crafting grid. So I need to upgrade this into a crafting grid first. So let me see. Where is that? Crafting. You should have a crafting table. So crafting grid. Yep. Now upgrade this into a wireless one. So wireless crafting grid should have everything. There we go. Apparently it goes on my curio slot, which is actually kind of cool. But so one other thing we need now is ourselves a controller from Flux Networks. This thing will provide us wireless charging everywhere. So I don't know if I have enough. Yeah, I knew I wouldn't have enough. So I'm going to go ahead and make myself a few more of these. So we need ourselves some quantum entangleporters. Now, I don't know if I have enough of this stuff. Clearly not. So I need myself some refined obsidian. And I don't have any refined obsidian. So obsidian, grab this. Now grab myself some enriched diamonds if I have any. I don't think I do because I used it all. So diamonds. Diamond. There we go. Now let's go enrich that. So enrich the diamonds in here. I don't know if I can use enriched obsidian inside the osmium compressor. Wait, where is the osmium compressor? Do I not have it down maybe? Oh, you know what I should have done? I probably should have actually connected this up. So right click is here. This activates it. Now to charge it, I have a charger from... Let's have a look. Charger. Oh, wait, no, I forgot. I used that in a recipe. Right, I'll have to make the controller first. Alright, got myself 2 quantum entangleporters, so now we just crush these down into the flux cores. Now teleport back home. And now we should be able to make ourselves our controller. So, controller. So, I made 3 of these already, so I need to make myself another 2. There we go. So, now I can make myself this guy, which is the flux controller, which I'm going to stick back here. So this guy is going to select mains power, and then we're going to go to the wireless charging section, turn on everything. So curio slots enabled, main inventory disabled, offhand and main hand, turn on, apply. So now this thing got filled with charge. Now this thing, apparently it can just go into a curio slot, so I'm going to put it down into a charm slot here. Now if I go into my options controls and look up crafting, we should see open wireless crafting grid, which is F. Now, F seems to be bound to something else. So, F, let's see what else is it bound to. Open wireless crafting grid. No, there shouldn't be. I don't see anything else, unless, like, these things here. So let's delete these. Anything that's like Shift F. Okay, there we go. So now if I press F, it's not working. What? Wireless crafting grid. Let's reset it and try it again. So done. F. It's not working. Why isn't this working? My keybind isn't working for some reason. So I guess I'll just have to keep it in my hotbar for right now. Maybe it might work when I restart my game or something. I'm not sure. But now we have access to our storage, infinite distance, and it doesn't lag our game anymore. This is such a huge improvement over having that colossal chest. And then we can also set up autocrafting. I think I said I was going to do a bit of autocrafting, but I just don't have the time to do it right now. But you can see none of those things are freezing anymore. The trees are just being harvested instantly. Oh, this is the best thing ever. So what I'm going to do between episodes is I'm going to hook back up all of these guys now, so you can see all the ores are no longer being exported. Sulfur is no longer being outputted. All the seeds are no longer being outputted. Potatoes are no longer being outputted. So I'm going to hook up a external storage onto this tank, and I'm going to set it up to store the potatoes and maybe all the wood and all that. I don't know just yet. Hopefully it won't. Maybe if I set it to high priority, it will input all those things in before it hits into the system, which it should work. But I'm going to end the episode there. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you on the next episode, so without further ado, goodbye.